Previously on Outlast. After Adam's elimination, Skye finds herself without her number one ally for the first time in the game. At the immunity challenge, Dan has a clutch surge at the right time, winning his first immunity. Back at camp, Dan learns about Elizabeth's hidden immunity idol and starts to consider needing to differentiate his game from his green allies. Abby has a similar revelation, but is also hesitant to pull the trigger too early. Isaac and Skye go to work on Ty and Sam, trying to sway them to vote against their ally, Elizabeth. Sam thinks similarly to Abby and Dan, but shows more of a willingness if they can get the numbers. Right before Tribal, Skye makes her last-ditch effort, telling Ty and Isaac about her second idol, imploring them to vote Elizabeth. At Tribal Council, both Skye and Elizabeth play their idols, and both block 3 votes apiece against them. After those votes are blocked, only one vote remains, Sam's. Sam's single vote for Isaac was enough to eliminate him, making Isaac the 4th member of the jury. Only 6 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
There's a special place in hell, say for me now. I thought I came into this game with some, I was a good person. And you should see what I said into the camera and put down the one vote that sent the man home.
I wondered if you guys would do all 4.
I was worried for this 3-3-1 split.
Yeah.
So.
Legit, like.
And then when she played her idol, it made it. I had no choice. I was like, well, I know the other votes are definitely coming at me, and I've been holding on to that. I didn't find it fast, so like it was like.
We were like scouring.
It was after probably like at least. Right before maybe our second tribal council, and it was hanging on the tree by the pond. Like it was like I don't know how we missed it. Yeah, that's impressive. You must have got that fast just recently.
So actually, when we were on Last Chance Island, they gave all 3 of us like an option to pull out of the bag. And
I should have thought of that. That you could have something from there. A clue. Well, I think there's only one on green because I didn't play mine until now. So it's usually only if it gets played. Yeah. And then now they would re-hide one potentially. I don't know if they're going to hide 2 because yours came not from a tribe area. I held on to that. I didn't tell Abby for a long time. And then we got to the 2-2-2 vote. And I was like, I can't hold this in because I was like, I want us to make it through this somehow. And then I somehow held it. And I was like, I felt like.
That 2-2-2 vote was crazy.
That was the closest call.
So wild.
And then, because you could have voted me out then. But although then it would have been, I think, another tie. So. But that was the worst one where I was like, I should have played this.
Moment, didn't
you
really
did.
You did. Glad that you made a callback to that. Oh God. Well, put it in, folks. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
We only have
Final 6. Final 6.
Boom.
That felt.
We only have 12 hours left.
We had.
Subscribe to our email newsletter to get Outlast news and episode reminders. Just scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link in the description to be among the first to know about new Outlast info. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome back to day 3 of Outlast. Congratulations. Okay, here we are, final 6. Skye, when this game started, and you looked ahead at the weekend to come, did you think that you would be standing here among only 6 players remaining?
No, and I think everybody around me could attest to that. are probably all shocked just as much as I am that I'm standing right here. But you know, I need something to like prove myself and get my confidence back, and that's why I'm trying to hustle. I'm a gritty player.
Sam, as we approach the end game here, it's been a long, taxing weekend. I'm sure everybody is sore in ways they didn't anticipate. Just came off a potentially restless night's sleep. Where do you pull that extra bit of adrenaline and energy from to get you through the stretch run?
Deep inside. But I think, I feel like I had an advantage last night. It seems like there was some rough noises in the tents, and apart from taking some time to get to sleep, I did okay. So hopefully I can rest on my 6 hours versus potentially
How'd you
less.
sleep, Ty?
Not good. Not good. Cows were mooing loud. Coyotes were out, so
There's a cow. Right on cue.
Right on cue, right there, yeah. So, I downloaded a white noise app, tried to get a little bit of noise going on, but didn't do necessarily too much, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, let's get right back into it. First things first here, your next immunity challenge. Dan, I will take your necklace back. Thank you.
Forever ago.
It was forever.
Did you sleep in it?
Yeah, we snuggled all night.
Okay, individual immunity back up for grabs. Final 6, this becomes more and more important as the odds of you being voted out get higher and higher. For today's challenge, you'll stand on balance pads holding a bow with the ball delicately resting on it. Step off or drop the ball and you're out. Last person standing with their ball still balanced wins immunity and cannot be voted for at the next tribal council. All right, individual immunity, worth playing for.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Okay, this challenge is live. Ty is automatically wobbling, but he re-centers. Tricky challenge, a lot to keep track of. You've got to keep your feet on the balls, got to keep your balance that way. You have to balance the ball on the bow, have to keep your balance that way. Any sort of shifting with the feet may cause that ball to start running down the track. So far, after a little bit of an early bobble from Ty, he's looking solid. Dan is running off, and Dan drops his ball. 1 down. Sam and Sky haven't budged. Final 6 can be a dangerous tribal council. Immunity is going to feel really great to have at this stage in the game. Abby drops her ball. She's out as she stumbles off the back of the pads. At this point, we could be here a while, or again, all it takes is one budge to end this challenge for someone. Sam's ball kind of twitching a little bit for the first time. Sam says he's
rolling around.
He's struggling. But still holding firm. Again, a lot of feet and movement from Sam. His bow is twitching a lot, but the ball's not really moving.
I can see it move with my heartbeat.
We've been out here for 5 minutes now. Great work from everybody left in the game. Sam, maybe a close call.
Liz, how you doing over there?
Okay, it's a real test of my ADHD here.
I feel you, girl.
I think she's going to be here for 30 minutes.
I don't know about that.
Ty, how you feel?
I'm good.
Sam?
I'm a Ricky the old ship. It's still in the middle for now.
Thanks for asking how I'm doing.
I'm busy. How you doing?
My feet hurt.
Okay, let's grab our balls and let's modify this. We're on pause. Good job, everyone. This challenge resumes in 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Everybody places their golf balls now. This one should be more challenging. Ty's got an interesting approach here where he's kind of got it on a curve rather than at the peak of the bow.
You come here often?
Thank you
Not often enough.
Thank you for the Bridgestone this time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because even though it is heavier, it's
Elizabeth drops out of nowhere. Another one down. We're down to Ty, Sky, and Sam. 3 left. This one with the ball's weight, as soon as it starts to move, it's going to be really tough to bring back. A little bit of a sidebar going on here between the eliminated players.
Love hearing my name.
Ty saying maybe he's hearing his name.
We need to go us 3 no matter what.
You can get me out of board. That makes me so happy. But I think we're going to get a tie on board.
No matter what.
You should know who the talkers are.
You're a good singer. Want to give us a tune?
I meant to people whispering over there. The only advantage of getting eliminated at this point. Totally fair.
We're all rooting for you, Sky.
It is interesting here on the eliminated player bench that there's a little bit of chatter going on. You don't see that too often. You can see Ty's legs starting to shake a little bit.
No.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah. What's up?
You let me win. You trust me if I said I got you both.
Ooh.
Not with 6 left.
Good play.
Even how much from when you and Isaac and I were talking?
I mean, you voted my name right off the bat.
No, I didn't.
First day, first tribal.
Oh, the sun over the trees.
New
addition.
We're also in a way different scenario now. Different people, different situation.
I kind of like
You're my only orange.
I know, but I'm not just gonna give it to you.
This guy trying to make a plea here. Ask the other players to drop out. Nobody seems to be taking the bait. Okay, let's grab the balls, take a pause. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna count you in. By the time I say go, arms have to be out, balls gotta be on the bow, feet have to be on the pads. We're gonna start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Immediately, I think everybody realizing this is gonna be a little more challenging. Sky, come up a little bit, thank you. Everybody's in a good position. Ty going for an interesting approach here. He's got one hand up, one hand down. He's started on the side.
Wow, Sam, that was impressive.
I don't know if it did anything except cause difficulty for myself.
Sam did a swap here live. Sky, how are you feeling? Is this more challenging at this stage?
My toes are numb and my arms really hurt.
Thanks for singing. Said you could sing.
Arms are burning.
The fatigue is gonna set in. It's gonna become a factor.
I really miss my dog.
Tell us about your dog, Sky.
Her name's Lola. I fostered her for like 3 weeks, and then I had to bring her back, and I was like, no, thank you, and then I kept her. They don't know that I kept her, but no, I'm joking.
What's Lola gonna think when she sees you out here on Outlast on the TV?
I mean, Lola's thinking, Mom, you gotta figure this shit out, because I need more treats, I need more food, I need more toys.
Sam's gonna move it again.
Oh, risky.
And
Wow, man.
was able to do so
That's
successfully. Sky's gonna readjust her hands towards the middle. She does so successfully. Ball is moving and Sky drops out as she loses balance. Great effort, Sky, great effort. 4 minutes into this round, we're down to just Sam and Ty. Ty looking for his 3rd individual immunity. Sam looking for his very first. Ty, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
Sam?
Yeah, I'm solid.
All right, both are saying they're feeling good. Ty really starting to shake. Those shoulders have to be getting fatigued.
Oh, I'm done.
Ty is wobbling a lot.
Stop.
He's saying he's done.
I
He
can't
can't
stop
stop shaking. A lot of fight from Ty. That's how you do it on Outlast.
This sucks.
Maybe the over-under approach starting to...
It's backfiring.
It's starting to backfire as that one hand does have to be higher. We've been out here for at least 15 minutes now. Ty's ball is just jittering.
It's just bouncing.
It's bouncing, but it's holding. Really starting to give out, but he's still hanging in there. The ball is moving a ton. His arms are moving a ton, but again, he's fighting, hanging in there. Sam looks solid, but again, you never know. Great fight from Ty as the ball starts to wobble, but he saves it. It's still on the bow. Not over yet. Ty's ball moving again after a great save. Looking over to Sam to check the competition.
Just focus on you, Ty. Just breathe.
Sam looking good, but a little bit of shakiness that we're starting to see. Ty's ball moving again. He's fighting it. It's moving a lot, but and finally it drops. Ty drops out. Sam wins immunity. Hey, hell of a fight, guys. Great job. Great job.
Good job. Well done.
I really don't know how either of you kept that up that long. That
You deserved
wild.
a double.
Good work. All right, Sam, congratulations. Individual immunity is yours. Come get it.
Thank you, sir.
Sam cannot be voted out at tonight's tribal council. The rest of the 5 of you eligible to receive votes. And again, this really important final 6 immunity as we get down to the pointy end of it, as Sam would say. All right, nothing else for you. Let's get back to camp. Outlast Season 2 is coming. We're running it back, filming in September 2026 in South Central Indiana. If you think you have what it takes to compete, or you want to be a part of the crew, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link in the description to express your interest. Apply to be on Outlast.
I know they wanted to get out Isaac or I, and I didn't trust that they were going to go with Isaac because I knew Isaac had an alliance with Ty. So I felt like the target really was on my back, and I knew that if it came down between Liz and I, the tribe as of last night was still all green, and they were going to save their queen, which respectfully, so I would have done the same if that were my team. So I had to use my second idol. I really didn't want to. I really wanted to walk in today having it, but I had to do what I had to do. In terms of the second idol, I really went back and forth on whether to tell Adam, and I think if he had survived until last night, my plan was to tell him going into today and using it for one of us. But I just knew I didn't want them to get us both out.
Yeah, last night I was definitely on the fence about if I was going to play my idol. I felt really good with Ty voting with us, so I felt like I didn't need to play it until Sky played her idol, and then that was like made it really easy to decide. I was like, well, I have to play it because I know all the other votes are coming my way, except maybe Sam's vote on Isaac. It was nice for me because the worst thing would be going home with the idol, but also the second worst would be playing it when I didn't need to. So I was really happy that I played it when I needed it, and I'm still here, and it seems like things are in better shape than I thought they were. So I thought that Ty had flipped on us and was working with Sky and Isaac, and then potentially with Sam as well. So by Sam throwing his vote on Isaac, it made it a 3-3 tie, then they could re-vote and get me out last vote. But it seems that's not the case from what I can tell. I think they're being genuine, so I'm hopeful that Sam will stay with us. My hope is to go 4 green strong to the end, and then I feel like I have Dan and Abby closer to me than he does, so the only issue would be he wins immunity.
I can say now what, because the same names get flipped, and it's always the original orange. True. So have you got any tricks up your sleeve?
So I had absolutely no idea that we're going to have 2 immunities played, and I was actually pretty upfront with Isaac, and I feel like what I've set into the elimination camera is going to live on pretty strong. And I got up there and put Isaac down, and that's the only vote that counted for the entire one. So single-handedly took him out. Now, if I hadn't written it, and someone had written won for me or won for anyone else, it would have been real interesting, and obviously it went the way it did. I have to say in the end, it's definitely helped me move forward. And now I'm wearing this, so I've lasted at least 2 more rounds because of it. That was hilarious because I woke up with like sore out the outside, and I'm one of the older guys now, you know, get a little stiff in the morning. And so when I saw it was a balanced one, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll hope I don't have the votes for this round. And then I kind of just worked out that I could roll and rock, and I think that's what helped me out. I know there's animosity because of the start, but I feel like tired.
Yeah, well, that's what the freaked me out last night.
Yeah,
I thought he had, well, he did vote for me. So it was
He told you, but
yeah, he definitely voted for me because she showed him as her idol, and then she said there's no point in voting for me, and so then he flipped because I think she would vote for me. So that's why I wanted to check on him because I felt really good with him. I thought like he'd been super loyal, seemed like he could make a conviction, and then which just like caught me off guard because I was like, okay, maybe I was totally misreading Ty. Like it seems like we had a good thing going. It seems like he's totally locked in. So what does that mean? To me, I think we go for Scott.
I'm not sure I want a Final Four against
The three of us.
I feel like you guys know the game so well.
Everybody likes you too. Like,
Yeah, I think
you got a good shot because we would split the votes. I think if people.
Well, I think Abby and I both have a lot of anger towards us because we have a lot of people on the jury that really are not happy with us.
I think wearing this probably, if I did upset the apple cart and everyone's like, well, let's get rid of Sam now, that opportunity is not there. So I will be speaking to Ty and Sky and seeing if there's some sort of offset we can do, because I think it's time to get rid of the strong green. I think the really strong players that you could play, Abby has really done well under the radar, like what Sky brought up, she just doesn't get votes. And then the other option as a really strong player, I think, is Elizabeth. Dan won the last one, but I would be thinking one of the ladies is probably a smart move.
You want to get Elizabeth?
Yeah.
You want to
It's
get?
you and me
Yeah.
from the beginning.
All right.
Like you and me from the beginning. I think we have
Yeah.
similar games. Elizabeth is gonna beat us. Like if it's us three, she's gonna beat us. She's more immunity wins. She knows this game. She's been a really great player, and I knew that from the beginning. She was my first pick of like she needs to go.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not gonna make any big moves at the beginning, and so this has to happen.
I woke up this morning being like, I've got to make a big move. I woke up set on voting Elizabeth out and getting Dan on my side. And I think I still could, but it just feels somehow premature, even though we're down to final 6. And so I'm literally right now, we're about to go to tribal. I'm like, do I tell people, do I pull a couple people and just tell them I'm voting Elizabeth, do what you may with that? Or do I stick, which I don't even know if it's Sky or Ty, because they both make sense to me. I think I would rather do Sky because she scares me. I think she's playing hard, and I think she is talking to people. I think she's talking to people about me, and she's very convincing and nice doing it. And so I'm like, I think my gut says, I don't know what my gut says. I guess we're gonna see.
I mean, at this point, I think the heart kind of has to go out of game a little bit, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
Ty's a strong player.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with getting him out. I would just, I would like to go green. I think, like I said, I think she is scary, but I think, like you said, like an immunity threat. So like next round, there is a high potential that Ty would win.
Yeah.
And then we can't get him out.
Abby just came up to me and pitched Elizabeth, which I did not expect. I see a good path for the three of us to get to the end. I don't want to make the move now. I think we go Sky. I'm in a good spot. I'm tight with Ty and Sam, and I think with those two around, I've got options. Because if we take Elizabeth and it's me and Abby, then Sky, Ty, and Sam could team up, and then me and Abby are next. So I don't want to jinx myself, but I can't see a way I don't get to the final 3 right now with all the options I have, so. But would you be cool to get rid of Ty? Just so we can get another.
Elizabeth?
No. No, I'm not pitching Elizabeth. No, I'm pitching whatever doesn't get me out, and if the group wants to go with Ty.
He's a challenge.
I'm a free agent. He's one.
Yeah.
He's a challenge beast,
I'm gonna
yeah.
talk to Ty.
Okay.
For me, I feel like Sky has the best story, and she's most vocal, and it's like Adam's gonna vote for her no matter what. So it's like she has a vote already on it, very locked down.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote Sky unless you all tell me, hey, we're doing something crazy.
Yeah. I like that.
Unless you guys tell me different and we want to do something, I'm cool with that.
With this being the first time I'm going to a tribal council without an idol, pretty stressed. I mean, all my alliances are out. I am begging at the mercy of Ty or Liz, honestly, at this point. My pitch to people is that I've been a great shield this whole game. Great shield, I think. I'd be a great fourth to have. I can go back to jury and speak on behalf of, you know, whoever wants to make me the strongest pitch, and that's where I'm at.
I might need to try to find an idol real quick. I'm not gonna go desperate idol hunting, you know what I mean? Interesting times now over here right before we go out. Everything was all good, everyone was talking, coming up with game plans, and then out of nowhere, Sam just goes ahead and rips out a hint, and it's like just dumping gas into a fire. Everyone's running everywhere, scrambling. Sky is going back and forth like bullets just ricocheting off the walls. What's it say? What's it say? Sorry, what's it say? Fire is your life at last. What carries that fire may give you what?
Life.
May give you more life. What carries?
I think it's gotta be
I still try to like cautiously walk around. Honestly, it took me a while to even get to the hint. I didn't really like that, where it's everyone reads it out loud. I'm the last to get there, and they just run away with it. So I was scrambling a little bit, but I wasn't trying to run too much. But you could tell initially, right off the bat, it did throw chaos the last second, where everyone kind of had an idea, and then how one thing just goes completely different than everyone thought was going to happen, and everyone just like loses their mind. So it was a wild 30 seconds right before tribal.
It was like, we need to kind of take the other people so that they can't go look for idols, and have Dan like try to scour the woods. We know the green camp better than anyone else, so our hope was like maybe one of us could find it if there is something out there. Sam and I jointly found a clue for a hidden immunity idol. Like, he saw the paper, and then I basically just stood beside him because I didn't want him to have it alone. And it said, like, basically to me, I read it as the idol will be near torches.
I got it! It's this one!
The
fire.
Really an idol?
Yeah.
It has a
Yeah.
You grabbed it and you walked away.
But then Dan remembered that one of the wooden plaques had a torch on it, and so he ran and grabbed it. But I didn't think it had the paper that said, like, this is immunity idol, so to me I thought there's no way that that was the idol. And in my head I thought it must be at tribal council.
Did you know that we have a recap show that premieres after every episode weekly? We're joined by the episode's eliminated player and offer behind-the-scenes intel each week. Look for it on this same YouTube channel. Welcome back to Tribal Council. Final 6.
That would be crazy to just buy one person, but it mattered where you sat. I'm just making sure it says it was by a torch, and I want to make sure it's oh, totally fair.
So when I walked in, I was like checking the torches.
All right, welcome back to Tribal Council after a very eventful time last time we were here, and the last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. Sam, talk to me about what was happening at camp before you came here.
Oh, I don't know if I've fumbled a ball so badly in a long time, Alex. It's a pretty spectacular failure to take a blatant hint, and on top of that, I picked up the note in front of everybody, so then we just skidded everywhere to look for the final immunity idol. of which I walked straight up to the tree of, not even thinking that it had fire on it, and then he ripped it off.
So, okay, so walk me through what happened. You found a clue?
Me and Liz were doing the typical pre-conspire chats and such, and I just looked straight at it and for some unknown reason decided to walk up and grab it with it. Read the note. The note said fire is life in the game, more or less. It got read to the whole team, and then it was just a mad dash from there on.
So is that what you're wearing around your neck right now, Dan?
This is the fire that we were talking about.
Okay.
The
So
fire idol.
You think this is a hidden immunity idol?
Yeah.
Okay.
There may or may not have been a note attached to the back
Sure.
that I don't want to I don't want to disclose, but here we are.
So Abby, if this is a hidden immunity idol, there seems like there's reason to believe that it may be. How does that impact what happens here, especially with it being apparent public knowledge?
I think it adds a layer of calculus because it was at the very end, so we haven't really had a chance to think about what that actually means. But I think it's like, that's scary because that's automatic Final Four, you know, and that's a huge spot to be in. That's one immunity challenge away from being on the bench at the end. So
Okay, Elizabeth, idle talk and chaos aside, we're here at Final 6. There's a Final 3. Only 3 more votes will happen. When does the calculus shift?
At the point where we're all thinking about what we want, like who we want at the end, how we get to the end.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out like our best routes and our best combinations of people, but also honoring loyalty that's been shown to us, at least for me.
Ty, when you look at the end game here and your path to the end, do you see a path forward for you to get to the end and win, or is there still some moves you need to make or changes that need to happen before you see a pathway for you to go forward and win?
I've had conversations kind of with them, like, hey, again, kind of like using me number-wise, you know. I see a couple different paths, but again, it's so much that's not in your control that you can say all you want and do that. Coming in like after a challenge and being like, hey, good stuff, but like I'm voting you, just straight. I was like that's the first time I've heard that today. So it's like,
really
cool. Like I was like, hey, totally understand. It's like, hey, I just can't have it because like I think I actually said on action, I was just like, yeah, like the worst I've done in an individual immunity is second. They're like, why'd you?
Well, tell me more about that. So somebody told you, somebody told you to your face that they're gonna vote for you?
But it was like complete. It was like, hey, like.
Do you want to tell me who?
It was Sam. Yeah. But like it was completely like we've also worked together on certain vote chats too. Like I've always been pretty straightforward with him and everything too, and like hey, like no offense, but like I'm voting you. I'm like, cool, I totally get it.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this is pretty much my game plan. I'm gonna vote here, but like just like you know. But he's like, hey, like love you, but I can't have you. So
Sky, do you see the Ty as a target here as well, or is your plan or your hope maybe a little different?
I mean, I feel like I've been at the bottom of the totem pole every single time I come into one of these, and you know, Ty got to meet the Green Tribe earlier than I did, so he got to form some relationships, which I've proven to hold strong.
To be clear, you met us at the same time he met.
But with majority of the Green Tribe, so I'm going out. I'm going out. So with that being said, like that's been proven to hold strong. I think that, you know, Ty obviously is a strong competitor in the individual challenges, which makes him a very clear threat. But I mean, it's crazy to be gawking that orange board around your neck right now if you're that confident you're not going home today. Like that's pretty insane too, because crazier.
He slept with
crazy
the individual.
shit.
What do you expect? He slept with it.
Like,
Dan just loves a trinket.
I wouldn't be reminding people how comfortable I am sitting here right now if I were in that position.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't downplay your game a lot either too, because even if you look at it, like there's 2 greens that you were on that merge with here.
For sure.
And there's 2 that I was. So
for
like,
sure.
We're
but
still even.
Yeah, but in this very moment right here, which is what matters the most, is this decision. I don't think I've been doing too hot. I've used all my plays. I got people on both my sides that, you know, could pose a bigger threat.
I do want to say that I think that you are downplaying your game in a smart way, which is
scary. You know, like that's a tactic, and I think you have to respect that as a tactic. Sure. And I love that about you. Like I think that's like, and that's why I'm so afraid of you, because I'm like, I think this is like 5 mind games deep, and maybe I'll come to the end and I'll watch it back. I'm like, it wasn't. It was actually just what it was. But I have a really sneaking suspicion that it was 5 mind games deep. So I think that I'm just a worthy opponent.
Yeah, Sky, I want to come back to you because you said last time that you burned all your plays, and then you pulled another one out. And so that's the nature of the game, right? Is that nobody knows for certain what anybody has except for that person, right? And so you can, all of this is theater, all of this is part of the game. When it comes down to it, Ty, if you see yourself as somebody on the chopping block here, what do you pitch to other players?
I've kind of continued to use me as a number. You guys have 4. Of course, I know like they're gonna have to turn on each other. So like I get that side where it's like I could seek my way even more. Like I get that. But I'd really just use it simply as that. Like if you want to make a move, I'll do whatever you want, like to put me along. But really, like if you want to keep me around to make a move for your resume, I'm here for it.
Dan, do you see it the same way? As it looks like these 4 and then these 2, or do you see it a little bit more nuanced than that?
I think we've all got relationships that not everybody knows about, and everybody has to play their own game and figure out what's their best move, but we also have to wonder what's everyone else's best move and think about that, not just about surviving one more time.
Well, in the spirit of surviving one more time, 5 of you will leave here with a 1 in 5 shot to win Outlast, but for one person, your chances will end here tonight. And with that, it's time to vote. Ty, you're up.
You're like the cockroach that keeps surviving, and this is the time that I think you finally get squashed.
And then at some point, I think Dan was like touching the flame, and it like I saw the beads hanging off of it, and I was like, I have to grab that because that's definitely the idol, I think.
I'll go get the votes. Okay, if anybody has an idol or an advantage and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I don't know. Go ahead. If this is an idol or not. I just swiped it off of a torch. But after seeing my name 3 times last night, I think I'll play it just in case.
It's for yourself?
Yes, for myself. I don't know if that's real. Respect it.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Although it's cast for Elizabeth, will not count. Anybody else?
Can I look at the torches again real quick?
I've got nothing. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to make sure, it was said.
Once the votes are read, the decision's final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes.
Yeah. Good call.
First vote, Ty. Sky.
Oh, beautiful. Pretty.
Dan. 1 vote Ty, 1 vote Sky, 1 vote Dan. Ty. The Bogan Go Pies.
Did you call those cards?
Sky.
Guys, I don't have an E on the end.
2 votes Ty, 2 votes Sky, 1 vote Dan, 1 vote left.
Wow.
Next player eliminated and the 5th member of our jury, Ty. You need to bring me your torch.
Oh, good game, my guy. Good game. Good game, my guy. Great game. He got first or second the last 2 challenges. Stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb of me to say right before we go.
Ty, tribe has spoken. Time to go.
Thank you. Good luck.
Dude, yeah.
And then there were 5. Final 5. Congratulations on making it this far. Another great vote. And I've got nothing else for you.
Yeah.
I'm about
Check it
to
out.
pee from shock.
Well, unfortunately, it was me. Not surprised. I do appreciate how at least Sam was up front, like, hey, it's going to be you. No hate at all, but I got to get you out. And it was nice. I liked everyone that was out there. It was a good time, and yeah, really enjoyed it. So best of luck to the others still competing.
Next time on Outlast, tune in for the thrilling finale. With only 5 players left, there's 2 more chances for immunity, 2 more votes, and then the climactic final tribal council where the jury will make their voices heard. Tune in next week to see who will be the one to outlast the rest.